How realistic is it to achieve the global net zero target?
It's an arduous task. It's one of those ambitious goals that truly makes one think, is this even achievable? And it could be achievable if the kind of propositions that are put forward are adopted, whether by governments or by institutions or by individuals, because everyone contributes in one way or the other towards global warming or climate change. And so the question is, if every single person did what they needed to do, then it would result into net zero. The reason why it's an ambitious goal and also completely, in a way, complex to achieve is because climate change is one of those things that you can't really shove down people's throats in terms of forcing, whether it's at a national level or at an individual level. You can only hope that they will see the importance of it enough to be able to do something about it. So you have businesses that are going the sustainability route because it's becoming increasingly important or needful to report your carbon credits or your carbon footprints or your contribution towards addressing the issue of climate change. And it's featuring in reports and increasingly becoming a factor to be considered even when it comes to profitability. So that's their motivation. So, and for many of them, and for others, it's a genuine approach to want to address the issue of climate change. But in other cases, you have young people, or rather just individuals, who need to do something about it. But first of all, many of them don't know. How many people, we just reference a question from a young person, one of the many who are asking, after all this, what is my role to play? And so the absence of information or the lack of information means that you have a large majority of the population on Earth not aware of what they can do. And so the net zero becomes is that much harder to achieve because of lack of information or appropriate information to be able to help them to do something about it. Governments as well. They're not politically motivated. The question is, why are the developed countries that have committed to contributing $100 billion every single year to the developing nations to address the issue of climate change not doing it? Why are they not honoring it? Why is the global infrastructure creating a scenario or an environment that consistently puts developing nations at the point where they cannot be able to develop towards sustainability or climate resilience? And so all these factors contribute towards us not being able to achieve net zero. And so is it achievable? Yes, but it will take quite a bit of goodwill and commitment from different quarters for that to be achieved.